Hello everyone, I am Not As Fan, and this is episode 3 of my Jack Homerman MLB 2K11 My Player series. He is a second baseman in the Colorado Rockies farm system, working his way up the minor league chain, right now still in Double-A ball, but trying to climb the ladder and get another step up the chain here. So as you see, he's in game action here, trying to collect some hits and run the base paths, get everything done that the team asks of him. There he advances safely despite having a very late break on the bunt, but it works out anyway. Here just depositing a hit shallow left and getting on base once again. So you see all the attribute or experience points that are tied to all the things that you do will pop up on the screen as you go. No different than last year. Many things the same as last year's mode in 2K10. Basically just a few refinements that you'll find as you go. Things run a little bit smoother in some cases. There are some issues that I don't like quite as much in some cases. I think they've tweaked the AI. As you see me adding attribute points here into the categories that will help me to advance to the Major League call-up. Those are the ones in red there. So doing those first so that we can get a Major League call-up faster. So this ball hit to the gap, and we'll find the wall, and I'm going to get to second fairly easily. So anyway, touching on the things that have actually seemed to take a step backwards is mainly in like the how the AI reacts for your teammates. Here, I don't know, he probably shouldn't have run to third, but what I'm finding a lot of times is these guys do not want to take any chances on the base paths scoring from on a base hit coming around from second. They will stop at third most times, whereas last year they would have kept going and scored for you. So it's costing you some points and RBIs and those things because of cautious AI, which I have no idea why it was reworked in the first place. Here is a contact and power drill, which I may have touched on in the previous episode, but this time spraying the ball around the field a little bit, going for a gold score in here, hoping to up not only my experience points, but getting a whole +1 on contact. I think this time around is what was offered. So as you see, my score as opposed to the goal, I do get a gold here, which will give me a +1 on my contact, plus 370 skill points. So always nice when you can pull off the gold level in one of those drills. This ball to dead left field here off the wall for yet another double. So Jack is hitting the ball around the yard. So as far as his namesake being Jack Homerman, well, he's not exactly a homer guy yet, but that will hopefully come with time here as he builds up his power numbers. Playing at the second base position, that ball probably didn't need to be dived for. He had a bit of a false step to start, which made him have to dive for that, I guess, but maybe just a little bit showing off there by Jack. So again, finding that gap. Jack is a switch hitter, if you hadn't noticed. He's hitting from both sides of the plates. That's something new for me, so thought that would be kind of fun to check out. Here he's scoring. I have no problem scoring with my guy from second. I wish the AI would do the same thing. So back in the batter's box, and they're tired of me getting hits, or Jack getting hits, excuse me, and they plunk him, and he takes some offense to that. Well, guess what? Next time around, he gets plunked again. And why not? Hey, fifth inning, let's go for the hat trick. So hit 3 times in one game, and we're talking first pitch of the bat. So something going on that Jack must have done to anger pitchers, whether it was stealing a base or whatever. Here, not much of a vertical, but he does get up and make this catch. Some of you have commented that Jack is not exactly the most, shall we say, handsome of players. The player creator tool here is not as robust as you would like to see, and it calls for ending up with some creations that are pretty darn ugly, even in the Frankenstein type of realm. So, that's something we'll look at when Jack makes the majors here. Maybe he'll have enough money to get a little plastic surgery done and fix that ugly mug of his. He looks pretty backwoods, pretty sketchy. So that's something that is duly noted, and we'll check it out in time here with him. So, but I'm just warning you, there isn't a whole lot of room to work with when it comes to that. So we'll have to see what we can do. So Jack, getting close to the end of the Double-A season here in his first year, and we have a hit streak that's in double digits here that we're being told about. I'm not going to have to play it for him to say the audio. It's kind of boring. So we're at a 66 overall. You see the blue lights showing the call-up goals that we've reached so far. As you see, we're into September now. The season almost over here in the first Double-A campaign, continuing to collect hits and collect experience points. So hoping that we'll have enough to at least make a spring training appearance next year with the big club. As you see, we're getting ever closer on the call-up goals. Just one or two, well, it looks like 3 left at this point. A 67 overall rating, so climbing slowly but surely. And you see another base hit here. Thinking about 2, but he'll think better of that. So getting a steal here is some of the last categories. Ooh, that was close. Some of the last categories we needed to fill was in the base running with the speed and those numbers. So making sure we try to get some steals and get those numbers up here before the season ends. And Jack is basically just, you know, he's more of a gap hitter right now. He's more of a singles hitter. He's not the homer guy yet, and that'll be coming. So the ideal here, as you see another stolen base, would be to skip AAA altogether and be able to get these call-up goals done in the Double-A in his very first pro season here. We're on the edge of that. I don't know if we're going to make the numbers. As you see that comebacker, Jack will step on second himself. So you see all the contact and power ones. We're in the green now. We're good to go there. Basically, it's just the speed and the awareness on the base pass that will have to be taken care of here to advance to a major league call-up. So, you know, we're close, and we're getting plunked again. How about that? That's 4 in this episode. Something about Jack, he's a magnet for the hit by pitch here so far. So continuing to get the hits as we are just about done with this season here with the Tulsa Drillers. And there is a ball. You know, I think I probably would have had a shot at second base, but you know, runners in front of me not trying at anything here. You see a guy won't even go to third on this. I realize it's shallow, but nobody's testing anybody's arm whatsoever. So, well, this pretty much does it for the regular season anyway in Double-A ball for Jack Homerman and the Tulsa Drillers. They do qualify for the playoffs, and if you come back for Episode 4, we will jump right into postseason play. So come on back for Episode 4. See you then.